Okay, hey YouTube. It is January 2016, so Happy New Year. And when it's January, that means that it's not long until my hormone anniversary. So this January will be 5 years on HRT, or hormone replacement therapy. And I think in 5 years, I got just about everything I'm going to get up there, which is why later this quarter I'll be having a breast augmentation or a boob job. And so a lot of people, when they hear that, like to pass judgment of, oh, you don't need a boob job, or I like people who keep it natural, or why are you doing this to make men more attracted to you, or kind of any other decision or kind of reason other than because I want it and it's available to me and I can pay for it. So, like, it does help that insurance covers, ends up being about half the cost. But it's something that's available to me and I'm going to take advantage of it. And so, a lot of people like to insert themselves into my choices or a trans person choices or just other people's lives in general. And so when people ask me, well, what are your resolutions for 2016? I didn't really make any because most of them are things that I should be doing or working on regardless of what time of year it is. Things like eat healthier, exercise more, make better use of my time, things like that. But this year I'm actually going to try to make better use of my time, and that is by ignoring the trolls and kind of removing a lot of negativity from my life. And so what I mean by that is not looking at the comments or arguing with people who want to question the validity of trans identities or my identity or anything like that. Like, just hit delete and move on, because I'm no longer going to try to waste any of my time to try to convince someone why being trans is okay, because it is, and I'm not even going to let that be a point of debate. And so I'm not going to acknowledge every negative piece of media attention that gets out there for the trans community. I'm not going to start passing around, oh, did you see what this lawmaker and bumfuck wherever no one cares about said about trans people. And I think I'm going to enjoy this year a lot more by not looking at kind of all that bullshit out there, and whether that comes from within the trans community or outside of the trans community. I'm just going to stop looking at a lot of that shit. Which doesn't mean that I'm going to completely ignore trans problems, particularly those facing kind of the less privileged members of the trans community. Definitely going to get involved, actually start using some of my time to volunteer with my local LGBT group, and particularly with kind of trans people who may go there, and be more present rather than arguing with some idiot on the internet why it's okay for me to be me. So that's my resolution for 2016. What's yours?